So I'd like to introduce our first wonderful Ignite presenter, Cheri Greer from Cherokee Bluff Middle School.
Many students graduate each year hating to read. This despite our greatest efforts to engage them. If we want them to be lifelong readers, if we want them to be lifelong learners, they must be lifelong readers. Because books have the power to make us introspective and empathetic. They help us question the world around us. They have the power to change lives, and we have the responsibility to share that life-changing power with our students. We try to do this through engagement, but when engagement only focuses on our content, then we lose them and they don't become lifelong readers. If engagement by itself worked, all of our students would love to read. If we really want our students to be lifelong readers, we should consider a reading revolution. Limiting students to the one-size-fits-all text doesn't work for everybody. We need to start teaching the student, not the novel. Give them the freedom to choose by allowing them to choose what they want to read. The class novel then becomes the mentor text. However, the work is centered around students' independent reading. Teaching the student through independent novels has many benefits: empowerment, motivation, transfer of knowledge, differentiation, and relationship building. While engagement is good, empowerment is better. Engagement is short-lived because it is teacher-directed. Empowerment is long-lived because it is student-directed. You can have engagement without empowerment. But empowerment naturally breeds engagement. Empowering students allows them to follow their passions and their interests. Reading choice gives them a voice in their own learning. The NCTE states, students who are engaged and motivated readers read more often and read more diverse text than students who are unmotivated by the reading tasks. Students will read more if they like what they're reading, and the more they read, the more their reading skills will grow, and their Lexile will follow. This can be seen in our students with the highest Lexile scores. They are avid readers in their own personal lives. Once our students are empowered and motivated, transfer of knowledge can occur. Transfer of knowledge is when you take something you've learned in one setting and apply it to a brand new setting. It's the highest order we look for in learning. Following a mini lesson on To Kill a Mockingbird with tension, students looked in their own books to find examples of how their author did tension. The multi-book discussion that followed gave students insight into multiple novels over multiple genres. Left to the one-class-fits-all novel, students would not have experienced the diverse texts found in this discussion. When students transfer knowledge, they've learned the concept. In addition to transfer of knowledge, differentiation happens naturally. Students choose texts they're interested, they understand, and they read at their own speed. No longer is reading a race. Slow readers don't have to worry about trying to catch up, and fast readers don't have to feel held back waiting on the rest of the class. Moving at their own pace, students can still apply concepts they learn from the mentor novel. Students' reading choices can reveal not only what they like, but what they're going through in their own lives. Pay close attention, and you'll truly know your students. Books can also help peers find empathy for one another. Books can be mirrors and compasses into our lives. Adolescents are searching for who they are and their place in this world. By allowing them personal reading choices, they can find their own way. Start a reading revolution. Empower and motivate your students. Watch them transfer knowledge and differentiate for themselves. Build relationships and set your students on a journey of becoming lifelong readers. When deciding if this is the right thing for your students, I ask you to ponder this quote by Mark Twain. The man who does not read is no better than the man who cannot read. Thank you.